Hello everybody, welcome back to Facts 365. If you like what you see, please consider a subscribe. We are not an AI channel, we just find interesting facts concerning each day. Here are 10 interesting facts about February 2nd. Number 1, National Tater Tot Day. Your love of tater tots likely stems from elementary school. However, there's far more to these little nuggets of potato than that. Did you know they're considered fine dining? At upper echelon restaurants all across the US, you'll find tater tots on the menu, right next to foie gras. Number 2, National Ukulele Day. The ukulele is a four-stringed instrument that has its origins in Portugal, but was adapted by Hawaiians in the 19th century. It was later used in recordings by artists such as Bing Crosby and Elvis Presley. National Ukulele Day takes place on February 2nd, when ukulele players from around the country will strum their favorite tunes to celebrate. Number 3, First Polygraph Test. On February 2, 1935, Leonard Keeler conducted the first use of his invention, the Keeler polygraph, otherwise known as the lie detector. Keeler used the lie detector on two criminals in Portage, Wisconsin, who were later convicted of assault when the lie detector results were introduced in court. Number 4, Funeral of Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria had reigned over the British Empire for 63 years. She died aged 81 after a period of declining health. Her funeral was held on February 2, 1901 and was one of the largest assemblages of royalty in European history. Before her death she had written strict instructions for the service, including that those present were to wear white instead of black. Number 5, The Beginning of the End. On February 2, 1990, South African President F.W. de Klerk delivered a speech at the opening session of Parliament in which he announced sweeping reforms that marked the beginning of the negotiated transition from apartheid to constitutional democracy. The reforms promised in the speech included the unbanning of the African National Congress and other anti-apartheid organizations, the release of political prisoners including Nelson Mandela. Number 6, MV Rabaul Queen capsized. MV Rabaul Queen was a passenger ferry that was brought to Papua New Guinea and plying a regular weekly route between West New Britain and the mainland. On February 2, 2012, the ferry capsized and later sank in rough conditions. The final death toll is unknown because the exact number of passengers is unknown. Estimates range from 88 to 223, with the official commission of inquiry estimating the dead at 146 to 165. Number 7. First outdoor ice hockey match. The Red Wings prison game was an exhibition ice hockey game played on February 2, 1954. The exhibition was played outdoors between the Detroit Red Wings and a team put together by the inmates of the prison. It was the first ever outdoor game played by any NHL team. Number 8, Catania football riot. On February 2, 2007, football violence occurred between football supporters and the police in Italy. A police officer was killed. In response, Italian football was suspended for about a week. Number 9, Happy Birthday Shakira. Born February 2, 1977, Shakira is a Colombian singer and songwriter. Born and raised in Barranquilla, she has been referred to as the Queen of Latin Music and has been praised for her musical versatility. Number 10, Death of Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious was an English musician, best known as the bassist for the punk rock band Sex Pistols. Despite dying on February 2, 1979 at age 21, he remains an icon of the punk subculture. There you have it. Thanks for your time. Please consider a subscribe and see you tomorrow.